Deep within the heart of rural Slovenia stood a sinister manor, concealed amidst dense forests. Locals referred to it as the Darkened Manor due to the sinister aura that surrounded it. No one knew its origins, but its eerie silhouette sent shivers down the spine of anyone who dared to approach. Legend had it that the manor was constructed in the 18th century by a reclusive sorcerer named Ciril the Dreadful. It was said that Ciril delved into the darkest arts, seeking forbidden knowledge that would grant him eternal life. However, his unholy ambitions were intertwined with gruesome sacrifices of innocent villagers. Ciril the Dreadful became obsessed with a ritual that required the souls of innocent villagers. The Darkened Manor bore witness to unspeakable horrors as he performed these rites under the blood-red moonlight. Yet, his thirst for power was insatiable, and he met a gruesome fate at the hands of vengeful villagers. In the present day, the manor remained a mysterious enigma, shrouded in tales of paranormal occurrences and sinister shadows. Marko, an adventurer and photographer drawn to the dark, decided to explore the manor, intent on capturing its eerie allure. Guided by an aged, tattered map, Marko ventured into the forbidding forest. The thick undergrowth and thorny vines seemed to conspire against him, as if nature itself was warning him away from the accursed place. As he neared the manor, a sense of impending danger gripped him. Upon entering the manor, Marko felt a heavy atmosphere, as if the walls themselves held their breath. His camera clicked relentlessly, capturing images of ancient symbols etched into the stone. The temperature plummeted drastically, sending spine-tingling shivers down his back. Marko suddenly turned to find a shadowy figure with hollow eyes staring at him. The apparition, a tormented soul trapped within the manor, beckoned Marko to leave. While the entity didn't speak, its words, filled with anguish, resonated loudly in Marko's ears. However, curiosity drove him deeper into the manor, and the sinister presence grew stronger. As night fell, the moon took on a blood-red hue, casting an eerie glow on the manor. Marko's photographs became increasingly distorted, revealing grotesque faces lurking in the shadows. Unnerving whispers filled the air, incomprehensible but laden with suffering. Fear engulfed Marko when he stumbled upon ornate doors at the top of the manor. Engraved with symbols and runes known only to the accursed sorcerer, they opened to reveal a blinding, crimson light. Marko's consciousness blurred as he felt himself torn between worlds. Tormented spirits arose around him, their cries of despair echoing through his very soul. In that moment, Marko realized the true nature of the Darkened Manor. It didn't just claim lives, it devoured the souls of those who dared intrude. Over the following days, Marko's disappearance remained a mystery, leaving only the blood-red moonlight and the lingering whispers of tormented souls to tell the tale of the accursed manor's insatiable hunger. As Marko's absence sent ripples through the local community, a sense of dread settled upon those who knew the legend of the Darkened Manor. They whispered of the cursed place, its history of evil sorcery, and how it consumed all who ventured near. While many vowed never to set foot in the accursed forest, one brave soul, Natasha, was determined to unravel the mysteries that plagued her town. Natasha was an intelligent scholar with a fascination for the paranormal. She had spent years studying folklore and the supernatural, and the tales of the Darkened Manor had always intrigued her. Unlike Marko, Natasha didn't approach the manor with the intent of capturing its eerie allure for personal gain. She believed that understanding the truth behind the manor's curse might bring an end to its malevolent influence. Armed with an ancient tome filled with cryptic symbols and incantations, Natasha embarked on her perilous journey to the Darkened Manor. She knew that deciphering the secrets of the manor required more than just courage, it demanded a deep understanding of the occult. The forest itself seemed to resist her advance, and she often had to rely on her scholarly knowledge to navigate through the thorny maze. Natasha's arrival at the manor was met with an eerie silence, as if the very forest held its breath. She approached the doors, adorned with symbols she recognized from her studies. Natasha hesitated but knew that turning back was not an option. With trepidation, she pushed the heavy doors open. Inside, the oppressive atmosphere and chilling temperature enveloped her, just as they had Marko. Natasha's camera clicked as she documented every step, but the air grew heavier with each passing moment. She pressed on, searching for clues within the sinister symbols etched into the stone walls. Natasha's exploration of the manor led her to the same shadowy figure that Marko had encountered. The tormented soul's hollow eyes bore into her, but this time it gestured her to leave. Natasha understood the entity's silent plea, but her determination to uncover the truth drove her deeper into the manor. When night descended, and the moon bathed the manor in its blood-red glow, Natasha's photographs revealed the grotesque faces hidden within the shadows. Unearthly whispers filled the air, a cacophony of anguish, but Natasha pressed on, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge. As Natasha reached the ornate doors at the pinnacle of the manor, she knew she stood on the precipice of uncovering the darkest secrets. With trembling hands, she pushed the doors open to reveal the blinding, crimson light beyond, but Natasha had come prepared with her extensive knowledge of the occult. In the presence of the supernatural forces that had ensnared Marko, Natasha summoned her own protective enchantments. The crimson light clashed with her mystical defenses, creating an otherworldly spectacle that held the power to quell the curse that had plagued the darkened manor for centuries. The ensuing battle between Natasha's knowledge and the malevolence of the manor itself unleashed an immense surge of energy. Specters writhed in torment, and the oppressive atmosphere began to dissipate. With unwavering determination, Natasha continued her mystical incantations. The manor's grip on its victims weakened, and the tormented souls that had haunted it for generations found their release. As the crimson moonlight slowly faded, the oppressive whispers grew faint, and the grotesque faces in the shadows vanished. Natasha had successfully unraveled the curse that had held the darkened manor captive for centuries. Its sinister influence waned, and the forest, once a treacherous labyrinth, transformed into a place of quiet serenity. The manor, once a beacon of terror, stood as a relic of a dark past. Natasha's scholarly quest had not only freed the manor from its malevolence, but also cleansed the land of the horrors that had haunted it for so long. Her triumph was celebrated by those who knew of her journey, and the sinister legacy of the darkened manor was finally put to rest. Natasha's success in unraveling the curse of the darkened manor solidified her place in the annals of paranormal history. Her scholarly approach and unwavering determination had not only saved future generations from the manor's malevolence, but also opened new avenues of understanding for the supernatural. As the sun set over the once dreaded forest, Natasha left behind the darkened manor, now a place of curiosity and exploration rather than fear. She knew that her work was far from over, as the mysteries of the paranormal world continued to beckon her.